Imagine you got a small farm with some small equipment and you've put some seeds and some fertilizer in the ground, but you keep running out and you're having to make a lot of trips over to the store to be able to fill up because you don't have any way of getting bulk material to your farm. So what do? Well, you're going to get yourself a truck, and maybe not just a regular truck, maybe like a service truck. Say hello to the Service Pickup 2017. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Now, I know, this thing looks like the base game truck, and that's because it is. It was taken from the base game model, the 2017 pickup that we have. But this thing right here, the Service Pickup 2017, was released on May 20th, 2022. Now, you may be thinking, driver, why in the world are you showing off this really old mod that doesn't really look like it does anything? Because you can actually auto-load stuff into the back. Well, not really auto-load, it's like bulk load, but you could do 3 different pallets. Not of the same thing, of different stuff. And then you got this version over here where you can have herbicide and lime sitting next to each other in the same truck. Guys, these are multi-product bulk fill vehicles right here that you're going to be able to take around your farm if you're on a little bit smaller scale, right? A little bit smaller scale. I mean, you're not going to have a ton of capacity on this thing, but it's a really, really great mod for starting out. Easiest way to find this mod is come down to your mods and DLC section in your store. Go over to the Service Pickup 2017. You can see that there's only one option right here. Base price is $45,000. Now, there's a couple different things here on the configuration. You can get default, and it's going to look just like your regular base game truck. All right, nothing different at all, just $45,000. Or you could do a gooseneck, where now it's going to actually attach a gooseneck trailer to it right there in the back. Or if you keep going across, you can get pallets. Yes, you can get pallets in here. It's going to hold 9,000 liters of product. So 9,000 of all the same kind, or you could do 3,000 of 3 different kinds. Now, it's only a $500 upcharge for that. Great, great deal right there. Or you can come over here to the liquid tanks. Now, this is going to be for liquid fertilizer or herbicide. Once again, $500 is all it's going to charge you. 8,000 liters. That means you could put 4,000 liters in each one of these. Keep coming across. You've got another one for water and milk. So if you're taking care of cows, or you got some other animal that you need to give water to, absolutely, right here, 8,000 liters. Once again, you do have to switch between the two if you're going to go with your herbicide and your fertilizer, or your water and your milk. You need to know exactly which one you're going to use here. Now, you can go back to a shop and reconfigure this pretty easily, but whenever you're buying it the first time, you got to know which one you're going to need. Or you can get diesel, 9,500 liters of diesel in this thing right here. Guys, this is like the multi-purpose service truck that I think a lot of us were kind of looking for, just didn't realize that it was already released like over a year and a half ago. Wheel setup, nothing really crazy here. You got a couple of options. I mean, you've got standard or standard 2. Design, you've got an LED bar that goes on the front here, or you've got beacons, or you can get both and back to none. Main color, all your base game stuff, right? I mean, let's go ahead and give it a John Deere green right there with a nice yellow tank in the back. But say I want to switch it up and run, I don't know, New Holland blue tank. There you go. I don't know why diesel would be in a blue container. I mean, that would probably be def, but you could absolutely do that. And rim color down here, same thing. I want to change this to Hardy Red, like Christmas around here or something. You guys may have noticed, but I got a lot of product sitting here at the shop. I've got everything from fertilizers, seeds, lime. I've got a little bit of chicken food, which is wheat. I've got oats here, which is horse food. I've got pig food, which is just pig food. And I've got road salt right here. We're going to go and hop in here. You can see I've got the help menu up at the top. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just start driving along. And as soon as we see start filling, that's going to be the first product that this will actually take. All right. So it's probably going to only be the last 3 down there at the end. So right there. All right. So what's it going in? This is actually going to be lime right here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 2,000 liters in here because this is how big these pallets actually are. And you can see that I've got seeds and fertilizer down there at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and drive in front of one of them, probably about here. And there we go. There's our seeds right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go one more until I can get kind of out of range a little bit right there. And there you can see that we have 3 different products in the back of this truck right here. I'm going to come over here and we're actually going to unload this now so you guys can see exactly what it is. So I'm going to hold my R1 and triangle. It's going to unload the lime. It's going to unload the seeds and the fertilizer as well. You can see 3 different products were in the back of this truck. When they come out, they are going to be full pallets. They're too heavy. I'm not able to lift them at all. Guys, that is absolutely insane that you're able to carry 3 different things there in this truck. Now, another thing that I want to do, I want to come over here and test out our um, other types of pallets. All right. So I can get the refill car here. So let's go ahead and do that. So there's my little bit of fertilizer right there. Awesome. So it looks like it's just going to throw it into a normal thing. Let's back up a little bit. Go ahead and do this. Seeds, I can do that too. Now, I wonder if, I think this is mineral feed is going to be the last one right here. And it doesn't look like that's actually going to work. Nope, it's not at all. So let's go ahead and back up. And I want to show you guys one more thing here. We've got big bags too. All right. So big bags, sometimes they're a little bit cheaper to be able to purchase. Per 1,000 liters, they end up being a little bit better of a price. So you can see that it is going to convert it from a big bag into a regular pallet right here. It's going to give us probably 2,000 liters. And then we're going to go on to the next one. So let's go ahead and go here. Seeds should do the exact same thing. There we go. Yep, it's giving me seeds. And then once that's full, I'm going to drive up just a little bit more, and we should be able to get the fertilizer as well. You can see right there. All right, perfect. So that's that. And then we've got the tank version here as well. So I'm going to go ahead, turn around here really quickly, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how this is going to work. It's going to be the exact same way. Just come down here and go ahead and start filling up, and then you're going to be good to go. Now, you can't load both of them, right? So it's like a bulk fill. It's not an auto load. So it's not just going to keep going and going and going as long as there's product there. You actually have to engage each one of them with your left joystick by pressing down on L3, but it is taking it and putting it in there. So you got a vehicle out in the field that you need to, give a little bit of fertilizer to, or a little bit of herbicide, right? You don't want to drive that vehicle all the way over here to the store. Well, here's the truck for you. Just go ahead and do it. And then all you got to do is just start driving, send a worker off, and boom, there you go. Or you know that you're going to be running out really soon. Yeah, just send a worker on this thing. They're going to take it over to where you need it, unload it, bulk fill it back into your other piece of equipment, and you're good to go. And the diesel option is really cool too. I like this tank here in the back, 9,500 liters, guys. All you're gonna do, jump in here, pull up next to your tank, hit refuel, and it should be going to go. So it's probably gonna try and fill up your vehicle first if you've been driving it around a little bit, and then just back up until you see it again, and then go ahead and start. You can see that down there in the bottom, we've already got almost 200 liters in here right now. Now, I know you don't probably need 9,500 liters in here, so just get you a little bit and then get on your way, get back out in the field, and get that tractor moving again. And to reconfigure this thing is actually really easy. Just pull up over to where your shop's at, go in here, go to customize, and then boom, you're going to be able to switch between the different options that you want. So you got pallets in there right now, and you want to switch over to your liquid tank. Well, pretty simple. All you're going to do, pay $500, and it's going to switch over for you. All right, so we're going and customize. Yes. All right, perfect. Now our truck is set up with tanks in it. Come back over, and I want to go back over to my pallets now because that's what I need. Look, it doesn't cost me anything because we've already purchased it at one time. So now I can switch back over to this for absolutely free. So go ahead and hit customize again. Boom. There you go. Now, I wouldn't do that with any product in the back. I would make sure that you have this thing completely emptied out. But if you need to take and shuffle things around, this is a great way. Just make sure you maybe have like a shop over at your farm or be really close to the shop right here. Now, I know this mod isn't up to the standards of some of the other more recently released ones. I mean, the textures are a little bit off on this, but I still feel like it's a great starting piece of equipment right here to kind of help your small little farm be a little bit more efficient. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.